Hey, my name is Dr. Sean Price, Clinical Coordinator here at ChiroSpa in Fort Walton. And this week we're doing a series on acid reflux and on heartburn and chronic GERD. And we're talking about the condition. Number one, we're doing a free workshop on this. So I'm giving you information that we'll be talking about in the workshop so you can come in, learn more about this, learn what you can do for yourself. But I want you to understand the effects of long-term use of proton pump inhibitors, or long-term use of medications that are used to treat acid reflux and treat the symptoms of these conditions. They make us feel better, but in the long term, they lead to further health issues. It's well known that it can cause osteoporosis. We've already talked about how it can cause immune activation. It can cause leaky gut syndrome, skin issues. It can even lead to asthma. There's a lot of different things that we can have negatively as far as our health is concerned when we allow acid reflux and chronic GERD to go on for too long. One of the basic premises behind it is our metabolic processes and how can this lead to fatigue, because GERD and acid reflux can actually lead to fatigue as well. So metabolism is basically the processes that the body uses to maintain life. One of those processes is the creation of energy. And what happens is the body takes in food or nutrients, and when it takes in those food or nutrients, it will convert that food into energy through the metabolic processes, through the assimilation, through the gut lining, through digestion of the foods. Well, if you don't have the proper stomach acid content due to either the proton pump inhibitors or due to just decreased stomach acid that happens with sickness or as we age, if you don't have those proper hydrochloric acid levels, that can lead to the symptoms of GERD. But that can also lead to other issues, which is coming down the process. If food is not digested properly and does not metabolize properly, then you get that breakdown of the metabolism, you get breakdown of the energy, and that'll lead to fatigue. Oops, writing the wrong word there. That leads to fatigue. So if your metabolic processes are not working properly, then you end up with fatigue. Another issue that can happen with decreased gut function, which can start with decreased hydrochloric acid, and it can lead to all kinds of different issues in the gut process itself, including leaky gut syndrome that we talked about previously. But if your gut is not functioning properly, the gut is one of the areas where T4 is converted into T3. These are the thyroid hormones, and we all know that the thyroid gland is critical for normal metabolism. So if you don't have proper gut function, you're not going to have proper conversion of T4 to T3. You're going to end up with fatigue. You're going to end up with brain fog, depression, a bunch of different issues there. The other aspect of it is if you don't have proper gut function, you will 90% of our serotonin, or up to 90% of our serotonin, is actually produced through the gut. And as we know, serotonin is our feel-good neurotransmitter. Patients who are deficient in serotonin tend to feel issues of depression and just that blue mood and no motivation and so on. So you can get fatigue, you can get depression, you can get leaky gut syndrome. There's all these different issues that can manifest themselves from decreased gut function, which a lot of times starts off in the stomach with decreased hydrochloric acid and the simple symptoms of GERD or acid reflux. And if it goes on for too long, it can progress into these other conditions. So I encourage you, if you're suffering from this, or if you know somebody who's suffering from this, come to our workshop on Monday. You're going to learn not only the effects of what this can do, but you're also going to learn what to do about it, how to try to resolve this issue naturally and without medication, and get your health and your function back. The workshop is on Monday. It's going to be in our office in Fort Walton. Seating is limited. We only have space for 15 seats. So give us a call and we'll get you registered. Have a great day.